I am Kevward. I am the Eldred Mage of the group. My character was selected with about dozen or so people to go out into the world and figure out whether or not it's worth Eldred's time to get with the community and humans out there. He's also on a secret mission for his family to collect all sorts of magical and powerful items for his family to use. Next.
I am Matt, the rogue, and I like to touch things that I'm not supposed to. And currently, I'm carrying around a stone boob.
I am Caladrin. I am a dragonborn paladin. I have been accepted into the Order of the Platinum Dragon, and I am going out and adventuring into the world to prove my worthiness.
Is Wolf doing his character?
Sure. That's fine. Yep.
I am Terran, a half-elf druid. Right now my past is a secret that I don't talk about, and right now nobody knows about me.
Alright, I am Ronz, the Sun Cleric. I am a young dwarf from Hammer.
Did you say a young dork from Hammertoe?
Yes, that's what I said.
That's
Thank
what it
you.
sounded like.
New nicknames.
Did that throw you off, Rons? We still got Rons, or is he gone? Or
Can you hear me?
yeah, hello.
Now,
Okay, well, I don't know what happened. I guess he cut out for a second. Yeah, I'm a young dwarf from the city of Hammerfast. And I'm just adventuring around the area, I guess. Now for the recap.
Such an enthused adventurer.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Dragon
so
Ball Z.
Malorith is dead. We killed him and all of his henchmen. After a short rest, Ron's decided to open up a chest without checking for traps and nearly killed himself and Caladrin. After another short rest, we went off to make a deal with the dragon or to finish our deal with the dragon. We gave him half of our loot that we obtained, and he agreed to the deal and gave us the leather armor we were promised. And he also said he would not attack Fallcrest. We then left the Twisting Halls. That's what it was, right?
That's correct.
Alright. And we journeyed back to Fallcrest to meet up with Traevus. At first, we were hesitant to give the chest that we recovered in the Twisting Halls back to him because it was a artifact of necromancy, or we deemed it to be that, I guess. And Traevus told us that he was going to take the artifact, which was actually the skull of his master and Malorith's master, who was a powerful wizard. He said he was going to take that to the Cairngorn Peaks to a temple to be destroyed, or something along those lines. But he was actually lying to us. A dwarf cleric named Grundlemar came storming into the inn after Traevus had left, and told us that Traevus was actually an evil necromancer wanted for murder and other activities, and that Mor Gath was also his evil lieutenant or something.
Mor Gath.
Ammon and Rons then realized that when they were going to pay their bill that they were short 100 gold coins each, and
I puked on the floor.
yeah, that happened. I'm pretty sure Ron's passed out at some point due to drinking.
He did find that keg of wine.
Yeah, we found a keg of wine in the twisting halls, and between the four of us, we pretty much finished it off. Okay, and then after all that happened, Grundamar told us that he could not pursue he could not pursue Traevus and Mor Gath because he had been called back to Winterhaven because of an emergency. I think it was orcs were attacking Timber Vale.
Correct.
And
They were coming down from Stonefang Pass, which is north in the mountains from Timbervale. Good memory.
And we then told Grundamar that we would go after Traevus and his lackey Mor Gath, and
His
he
lackey.
told us that he would pay us a fee out of pocket. I'm not 100% on that. I should have done this right after the
No, you're right, because
but I forgot.
he told you that he doesn't think that he could get the the approval from the warden to literally get money out of the coffers for you for a reward, but he said that he would pay you out of his personal wealth.
And
Yeah,
he
because
asked
he's been doing it
us.
for 10 years.
That too.
He asked us to get the skulls of Traevus and Mor Gath and bring them to Winterhaven after we had killed them, and he would pay us for it.
Then his little
And
servant
that's where
popped
we
in.
that's where he left off.
Yeah, then his servant named GM popped in real fast and tossed us a scroll on exactly where we need to go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys can see, you guys are on the actual map itself of the Nentir Vale.
I also forgot to mention that during the fight with Malorith's minions and everything, the heavens opened up a few times and gave us ridiculous strength to fight back our foes, and we prevailed.
They did. You guys were up shit creek without a paddle, man. When you guys started last game, you were really in bad shape.
Didn't you say that was the first time all three things were used? One from us, one from the GM, and one from the viewers?
First time ever. First time ever.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Somebody likes us.
We just need to keep that that record going in every game, be a first of something.
You guys burned the hell out of that EXP.
Worth
Well,
it.
Technically, we didn't intend to pull both rooms at once.
Now, somebody
Or-
did a Leroy Jenkins. I think it was Kadoja, wasn't it?
No.
No, that was
It was
Amen.
Ammon.
It was the road. Yeah.
It was
He
Amen.
whistled at him, remember?
But aren't you kind of glad you went that way? Because didn't you get a nice good look of that long corridor? I mean,
yeah,
there
I'm
were
so glad that we didn't have to do skill checks.
so many pits, and oh yeah, you guys would have had a fun skill challenge. I was actually looking forward to doing that skill challenge, but
They got
We
2
had
ones in a
other
row,
plans.
remember?
yeah,
Oh,
you
we
guys,
would have been half the night through that corridor.
well, you guys would have, just if one thing about skill challenges in 4th edition, just because you fail a skill challenge does not mean that you die. There's penalties, like an encounter can occur, or you could lose a ton of healing surges, you could lose health, you could lose, certain powers if I see, if it's for the occasion. That could happen. But skill challenges are pretty good. I like skill challenges, so but you guys definitely have some challenges coming up, that's for sure. All right, so where we left off, you guys had been down in the tavern. You were basically congregating with one another, talking about future plans, and both Eamon Isis and Rons noticed that their coin purses were possibly a little bit lighter.
And I think we left off when somebody was bull rushing the door.
Yeah, Baktago.
Oh yeah.
Baktago had just he had went upstairs. You had seen him go over to the innkeeper, possibly get a room, and he goes up. He was upstairs for several minutes, and Grundlemar, he had left. He had been summoned back to Winterhaven to assist Timbervale. So, it just depends on what you guys want to do. I know you guys were talking about going up and confronting Mor Gath. I know you guys had already gone up and went back to Traevus's room. He was gone. So,
I think we were
floor
going
is
to
yours.
search that room to find out if there was any hints that we could.
I think we need to confront Mor Gath.
That would be a good one too. And I don't care if he's naked or not.
Old Mor Gath, huh?
Yep, good old Mor Gath has to go.
Mor Gath. Hey, you got to give it. I mean,
Can-
at least Dirt didn't get him killed last week. I mean, that's
Can
kind of amazing.
Mor Gath be like his secret alias or whatever, and Mor Gath be his real name?
Sure, that's fine. I don't care.
Sweet.
Morgas can be his like code name or something.
It's a super secret spy name.
And as Grundlemar popped his head back into the tavern, where were you guys at? The Nentir Tavern, I think.
Yeah.
I left for
Yes,
the
we were at the Nentir
unicorn.
Yeah, Kadojo's off getting his ass
Nentir
hammered.
So you can see down here at the that's the Kaldor Manor. That is that's on the eastern side of the Witchlight Fens, which is a very dangerous marsh, like Grundlemar had told you guys. And there's quite a bit of evil activity, not only undead but lizardmen, barons. A lot of other creatures are down there. A lot of nobles, a lot of wealthy. A lot of military leaders have tried to build strongholds down in the Witchlight Fens over the past ages, but to no avail. They've not been successful, and they've basically always been decimated by the evils. The evils are much stronger down in the Witchlight Fens than everyone gives them credit for. Well, what they account for. It's pretty bad down there. All right, so I guess you guys are going up to Mor Gath's room then.
Yes.
Alright. So you get up to the room.
I'm just going to take a short run and bust open the door.
I was already doing that.
Bust open the door.
Alright, well, when you get up to the door, just as you're fixing to hit the door, you notice that there is a sort of like a small letter that is tacked into the door. Actually, quite a large letter. I mean, you want to pull up or do you want to continue to go through the door?
Yeah, I'll pull up.
I slip and fall.
I'll read the letter.
I'm still halfway up the stairs, just kind of finishing my puke.
And I think Kadoja's at the Prancing Pony or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Into the
I'm
Prancing
at the
Pony?
Silver Unicorn Inn.
Yeah, he's where the rich people go.
It's with the juggler.
Alright. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a handout, Caladrin. And this, it is written in common. So, there you go. That should have popped up for you, right?
Yes, it did. And I will read it to the group.
Okay. Okay.
To my fellow foolhardy adventurers, all of you must be truly devastated that you will not be accompanying myself and Traevus on the next leg of our journey. I could see the disappointment in all your faces when you were not invited. I could barely keep a straight face from laughing, in all honesty. After our little escapade in the twisting halls, where you all ran away from the White Dragon, I knew our skill sets did not match. I am truly out of your league, and Traevus has taken notice. P.S. Please tell the cleric and self-claimed stealthy rogue I appreciate the travel and winch money. Mor Gath.
I'm gonna kill that dirty bastard.
It was just you two.
So there you go. That is the note that was tacked up onto the door from Mor Gath.
I'm gonna kill that slimy half.
My fellow foolhardy adventurers, I love it.
I asked for the note. I wanna read it for a second for myself.
Sure, it's up on the screen. You can
So I
feel free to read it.
borrow the note from him, and I rub it all over my face and just soak in the pain and anguish that it's giving me, so that it can fuel my future rage. And then I hand the note back to him.
You can have it now.
I thought he was gonna rub it on his GI crotch or something.
This pretty weird.
No, okay, then
Not
I'll
gonna
put it.
lie.
I'll stow it away, and
Nope.
and I will tack it to his forehead when I see him next.
He sounded pretty confident though, didn't he? And
Yeah, for somebody
he
who
did.
keeps dying. For somebody who keeps dying, he was pretty fucking cocky.
And it's like he thinks his skill set is so much above yours. And if I'm not mistaken, he fell into a freaking trap as well. The first session, didn't he? He was just kind of moseying
Yes, he
along
did.
and he fell into a pit trap. His skills definitely don't match your guys's. I think it's kind of funny.
Probably for the good of us too. At least we don't have to make another deal with the he who shall not be named again.
To be fair, I did double fall into the same pit.
So you guys found a little something out. Definitely looks like that Mor Gath, aka Mor Gath, is in cahoots with Traevus for sure now. And this kind of solidifies it here.
I'm going to go ahead and open the door and walk in and search it to see if he left anything behind at all.
And right as he reaches for the door, I just lean back and just give it a biggest kick I can and just knock it off the hinges.
Yeah, but we're going to have to pay for that now. Thanks.
No. Ammon's gonna have to pay for that.
I just hang my head. Kind of step back. Okay.
So Eamon busts right through that door. Kind of stumbles a little bit.
A giant fireball appears.
No, looks like the room was not even touched actually. Although, however, you do see that all of the linen is stripped off of the bed, and there is a man-made rope leading down from the window. Maybe possibly
Go look out the window.
an escape route or something.
I go over the window. I kind of look out. I know I'm not seeing anything, but it makes me feel better.
Actually, you can see him as he's waving to you about 4 blocks away, and then he disappears around the corner.
And as he starts to turn the corner, he sees me with double birds in the air.
He gives you sort of like the salute as he ducks around the corner. He's about 4 blocks away. He was definitely waiting for someone to peek their head out the window. I guess he could have shot somebody with an Eldritch Bolt, but I don't think he wanted to be that mean.
I don't think he was that.
So I'm going to look at the other party members and tell them, yeah, I think we need to gather up the other guys and head out and see if we can't trace these guys, trace Mor Gath and Traevus down, and because I can't be too far ahead right now.
Does it appear in this room that he left anything, or just basically it's pretty straightforward that he just went out the window after he wrote the note?
Yeah, he didn't even have time to get settled, to be honest. He just got the room so he could pretty much dip out. Instead of just, saying, hey, see you guys later, and walk out the front door. He wanted to at least look like he was going to be upstairs.
Should we go look at the Traevus' room to see if there's anything in there? Or just go ahead and bolt on out?
I think you guys already did.
I wasn't.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did that already.
So let me ask you guys this: do you have anything that you want to, seeing that you guys are down a few rations and whatnot? Do you guys have any kind of purchasing that you would like to do?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stock my rations up, and then go ahead and get some more arrows for my longbow just in case.
All right.
I already did all my shopping.
I got arrows, but I didn't think to get food.
Yeah, every time we take a long rest, it's going to be a default 1 ration. So it's just the way we're going to do it. Because a lot of times character sheets, when you level up a bunch of levels, man, you always have those same 8 rations or 10 rations you started when you were level 1. So we're gonna use those rations somehow.
Dave, I'm gonna go ahead, fill up my rations, and then buy a ritual book.
Ah, very good. What's that, 25 gold, 50 gold, something like that?
50.
Yeah.
I'll buy a ritual book too. I should have thought of that.
Alright, I believe it's 140 pages. So, and depending on what level ritual it is, that's how many pages it takes up. So if you put a 3rd level ritual in your book, it basically hogs up 3 pages of your 140 pages or whatever it is.
And you said it was what, 50?
I believe that's what he said, yeah. Yeah, it should be on the equipment list, actually. It should be. And you guys have seen where the Kaldor Manor is, correct?
Yes, we have.
Yes.
While everybody's doing that, I want to take the 15 minutes or whatnot and check that armor, that leather armor we got from the dragon.
Oh.
Is it still in my inventory?
Yeah, the armor that you got. Yeah, it's called Dark Leaf Armor. And here, I will go ahead and let you see this real quick. There you go. It's leather armor, and it is level 4, which is +1. And the property is you gain 2 item bonus to AC against anyone with a first attack made against you in each encounter. So it's pretty much +3 to AC in round 1, and then +1 to AC for the entirety of the fight. Not a bad piece of armor. Kind of a nice little property. You just got to remember to give yourself an extra 2 armor class in the first round.
Okay, but that's I'll have another level or 2 before I can use it.
No, you can use it now. You don't have to be level 4 to use it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use a level 26 Holy Avenger if you have it. Yeah, there's no level restrictions, so which is pretty nice.
Dave, I don't suppose there's any cloth, magical cloth I could have bought. Could I?
Sure you could. There's magic items in the Heroes of the Forgotten Kingdoms, Hero of the Fallen Lands, and also the Dungeon Master's book in Essential. Let's see, there's a level 3 Armor of Cleansing. There's a Delver's Armor, level 3, level 4 Fortification Armor, level 2 Hero's Armor. Well, actually, Fortification Armor is scale and plates. There's a +1 Magic Armor. Level 2, nope, that's it. That's just out of one book. So, that's out of the Hero of the Forgotten Kingdoms book.
Okay.
Good book,
Now I just have
guys.
to figure out something next
I had
time.
looked around at the armor and everything, and I decided it was a little too expensive for right now.
$10, free shipping
Yeah,
on
I'm
eBay.
I kind of
$10.
think, man, maybe we should have fought the dragon.
You guys probably should have. That's a chance that you would have taken. Well, I mean, now you have a sort of like, I guess, maybe a quasi-alliance.
We could.
Well,
go
we could always
back.
fight him on the way back from Kaldor Manor. Twisted Hulls right on the way back to Fallcrest.
I don't know.
We'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, but just put Darkleaf armor in brackets, and it will show up on your character sheet. Or if you want to pop it in a ritual, you can do that, and it'll cost you 50 gold in residuum. So you can pop something, and they'll charge you 50 for it, because you guys can't do it yet. You don't have the ritual, so. Instead of carrying around
you
all
mean
this.
like learn a skill from a scroll or something? Or
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Yeah, the way I do rituals are really easy to obtain in 4th. I know why they do it, because all of the rituals are basically all of the spells that never made the power card cut for all of the different classes. That's pretty much the rituals. And I like that idea, but you can buy rituals for 10 gold. I like having the rituals as more of a a rare kind of oddity on finding something like that. But if you want to buy rituals, they're not book price. They're a lot more than book price. But if you guys want to buy magic items like the Darkleaf armor, if you wanted to go in and buy the +1 level 4 armor, it would cost you flat out 840 gold. I mean, that's
So
just,
if I were to say learn this scroll of Speak with Dead, it would cost me 50 more.
no. Well, the Speak with Dead, you have to actually be that level to use the ritual.
Oh, that's right. We aren't the level yet.
So yeah, no, it's all right. Don't worry about it. But I mean, you could possibly sell that if you wanted to by using, diplomacy or streetwise, or trying to find a buyer for it. That's if you wanted to, but rituals are.
Now, couldn't you
pretty
go
rare.
ahead and put that in your ritual book and then sell the scroll?
No, once you use it, it basically destroys it.
Okay, once you put it in your ritual book, it
Yeah.
destroys it. Okay.
Or if you make a ritual scroll, if you use the scroll, it also destroys the scroll.